We are live. Yeah. Hello and welcome, Tech Explorers.
This is the first episode of Tech Time with B&F. I am Frederick.
And I'm Betty. And this is Tech Time with
B&F.
Every Saturday morning, right here on BTN Rwanda, we set aside 30 minutes just for you to explore the incredible world of technology together.
Now, this is a show for the curious ones, the ones who look at the phone, look at the tablet, look at the laptop, look at your televisions, your daddy's EVs, and wonder how it works. The ones who want to build things, create things, and discover things they never knew were possible.
And if mom or dad is sitting with you right now, welcome to you too. We think you might enjoy this just as much.
Or maybe even more.
Now, before we get into today's episode, we want to open something that might just change the way you see the world around you.
Now, look around the room that you're sitting right now and point at whatever thing you think is technology. You can count them and tell mommy how many things that you think is technology right where you are sitting, and keep those things in mind as we move on today's episode.
And speaking of things that might surprise you, here is our tech fact of the day.
Wow, 2.6 million years ago. Betty, how old were you 2.6 million years ago?
I think I was 0 years old.
Maybe daddy or mommy is up to 2.6 million years ago. All right.
And that is before countries existed, before schools existed, and before languages even existed.
Our very early creators, people who looked maybe a little like us, but lived very differently, picked up some pieces of rocks, and they discovered that if you strike two rocks together in just the right way, you get a sharp edge.
Sharp enough to cut food, sharp enough to crack open bones, and even sharp enough to survive. That sharp rock, that simple idea was the very first piece of technology ever made by a human hand.
So here is what we are doing in today's episode.
We're going to explore what technology really means in a way that will make you see everything around you differently.
Then we are going to sit down together and design a beautiful, wait for it, Liberation Day poster. Remember, today is Rwanda's Liberation Day, right? Yeah. So we're going to be designing a poster that you're going to share with your friends, with your parents, or with just anyone, and wish them a happy Liberation Day, step by step, using whether your smartphone, your tablet, or a laptop.
Now we have a fun challenge for you to try before next Saturday. Some amazing projects sent in by Tech Explorer just like you, and a very special announcement at the end of the show.
Now there's a lot of good things coming, so stay with us.
Thank you for choosing to spend your Saturday morning with us.
Tech Explorers, it's time for Tech Spark.
Listen closely. What do all of these sounds have in common? Give up? They are all technology. Wait, what? A bicycle bell is technology? A pencil sharpener is technology? I thought technology was just phones and computers. That's exactly what most people think, and today we are going to bust that myth wide open. Welcome back to Tech Spark. Today's question is one of the biggest questions in all of tech. What is technology really? Okay, here's the secret. Technology is not just phones, tablets, and computers. Technology is anything that people create to solve a problem. That's it. That's the whole secret. Now let's test it. Look at this spoon. Thousands of years ago, humans had a problem. Eating soup with your hands can be messy, so someone invented this. A spoon is technology. Rain gets you wet. The solution, technology. You can't see the board at school, the solution, technology. And this same exact idea, I want to talk to a friend who is far away. The solution, a phone. It's just a much fancier spoon. Now let's go back in time. Way back over 1 million years ago, there were no phones, there were no electricity, there was no internet, but guess what? There was technology. Every human had a problem. How do we cut meat without sharp teeth like lions? So they invented the very first technology, a sharpened stone like this. Fast forward thousands of years, people had a problem of walking everywhere because it takes forever, and the solution, the wheel. Fast forward again, people had problems of sending messages that takes weeks to deliver by foot, the solution, the telephone. Fast forward to today, people have problems. They want to talk to their cousin in another country, see their faces, and share a funny video all at once, the solution, technology, which is this. Now you see the pattern. Every single piece of technology, from a sharpened stone to a smartphone, exists because someone somewhere looked at a problem and said, I can fix that. Okay, let's play a quick game. I'll show you something and you're going to shout if it's technology or no way. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Is a chair technology? Yes, because someone solved the problem of I'm tired of standing. Is a toothbrush technology? Yes, because dentist is solved. Is a regular rock on the ground technology? No, because nobody made it to solve a problem. It's just a rock. Technology has to be created by people on purpose to fix something. Now let's play the last one. A bicycle. People had problem of walking slow, and now it is solved and it is fun too. You're getting it. Technology isn't about how fancy something looks. It is about why it was made. So here's what I want you to remember. Next time someone says technology, don't just picture a phone, a tablet, a computer, or a robot. Technology is everywhere. It is in your shoes. It is in your school bag. It is in the light in your room. The bridge you cross to get home with the school bus. That is technology. And here's the exciting part. Technology is still being invented right now, today, and one day, the next big piece of technology might be something you create to solve a problem you noticed. That's the spark behind everything we do on this show. So tell your mom or dad your answer right now. Right now. Tell mommy or daddy your answer. The answer? True. A pencil is 100% technology, and now so is everything around you once you know how to look for it. And that's it for today's Tech Spark. Now let's join Frederick on today's tech tutorial. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, Tech Explorers. It's time for Tech Tutorial. Did you know that every amazing poster you see on the streets of Kigali, in Rwanda, or anywhere that you could be watching from, in schools or even on social media, starts with one creative idea? Today, the idea is to design a beautiful Rwanda Liberation Day poster. People horror, right? Using Canva. So are you ready? Let's create something amazing together. So to get started, what are you going to be needing? You might need a smartphone or a tablet, or you could borrow mommy or daddy's laptop. Or if you have your own laptop, that's great as well. Now, the tool we are going to be using is called Canva. Now, if you've heard of Canva before, fantastic. So just get ready. But if you haven't heard of Canva before, then you might want to ask your mom or your dad or any guardian nearby to help you download it. If you're on your mobile phone or tablet, just go to the App Store or Play Store and search for Canva. The icon will look like this. Great. Now you've downloaded it, it's time for us to begin. I'm going to be using Canva on my laptop. Now the next thing you're going to see is my screen on display. Are you ready? Now this is Canva. So if you're accessing Canva for the first time, it's going to ask you to create an account. There are two things that you always meet when you are getting or open a website or an application. It's either to sign up or sign in. Do you know the difference? Well, sign in is when you already have an account. As you can see on my screen, I already have an account. So it says continue. Or sign up is when you do not have an account. So you will have to create an account. So all you need to do is to click on where you see continue with Google. So all it's going to help you do is just to sign you up automatically using your Google account. I believe mommy or daddy or a guardian is helping you through this process. All right. Now, when you have created your account or logged in successfully, if you already have an account, you're going to come to Canva's home page, which is what you are looking at. Now, what do? Remember, we are designing a poster for the Rwanda Liberation Day, right? Now, how do we get started? We are going to move over here where you see create. If you're on a phone or a tablet, you're going to see a plus button at the center of the bottom part of your phone. All right. And that plus button is also same as tapping on create. Now on create, you are going to now type what you want to design. So because we want to design a poster, we might want to select a canvas size that is 1 by 1. Remember, you're going to send this to your friends, to your parents, to your extended family to wish them happy Liberation Day. Now, all right, so we're going to come over here and type square. Okay, because we want a canvas size that has equal size. Okay, so this is a square. This is also a square. All right, and you can see 24.8 by 24.8, which means all the sizes are equal, and that makes it a square. Now, the first thing first when you are designing is your background. All right, and remember, we are designing Rwanda Liberation Day poster. So how do we get started? Now, we might want to bring in 2 images from Google. The first image is the Rwandan flag, and then the next image is a statue that represents the Rwanda Liberation Day. So we are going to open a new tab right over here, and then we are going to come here and type Rwanda flag. All right, so we're going to select images, and then we're going to look for a good Rwandan flag that we can use. So let's find one of them. Okay, so this looks quite nice. I think we may have to download this one. So how do you download? You're going to right click on your mouse, all right, or if you're on your tab or your smartphone or an iPad, just click and hold on the image until more options come in. So on your laptop, you're going to look for this button, all right, the mouse, the right button up over here. Okay, that's your right click. So we're going to right click, and then you're going to see save image as. All right, then you can see we can save the image. Now, the next thing we're going to download is the liberation statue. So we're going to type Rwanda liberation statue. All right, and we can see a couple of options here. All right, so we just need to find one, right? So I think this looks good. So let's select this one. And again, we do the same thing, right click, and then go to save image as, and then just tap save. Now we have gotten 2 images. Now time to move on. So we are going to go back to our Canva workspace. All right, and then over here you can see some menus. All right, this menu is also going to be at the bottom side of your smartphone or your tablet. Now we're going to tap on upload, and then we are going to search upload, and we're going to just upload both images that we have downloaded. All right, now let's go on to design the background. So first thing first, we want to probably look for, go to elements, and then we're going to look for something that looks like a sky background. So we're going to type sky background, and then tap on search. Then we are going to go to graphics. All right, and then on the graphics, you can see a couple of options. Now, because you are using the free version of Canva, you do not want to select any of the images that has a crown on it, a yellow crown. So it's gray on mine because this is the premium version. But because you, my tech explorers, may be on the free version, let's maintain everything free so you don't get limited. Because remember, I'm going to ask you to show me what you have done. All right. Now I'm going to select one of this. I can just go ahead and pick this one. Okay. And next, we've selected it. Now over here is this button. The circle button is called the scaling button or the resize button. And then this other button is the crop button. Now we're going to tap on the resize button, make it bigger, just drag upwards. And then the one by the left, drag upward, and then we move it all the way up. Okay, so we have the image. Now the next thing we are going to want to do is to try to blend the image into the background. And how do we do that? So we're going to go to elements, and then we are going to search for half transparent. And then we're going to click on graphics and scroll down, select this graphics, then rotate, and then we are going to place it just right here. So we resize and make it way bigger. Then we're going to bring it down a little bit. Now, you can see that this picture has a purple transparency, right? Now we're going to move up to where you see color, and then we're going to select that color, and then we change it to white. Okay, so now you can see the image we added before is blended into our background. All right, I hope you're following. Now the next thing we are going to do is simple. We are going to bring in our first image. So we go to upload, and then we bring in this image. All right. Now we're going to make the image way bigger and also bigger here. All right. Way bigger. Okay. So there's something I forgot to do, and that was to remove the background of this image. All right. So before you bring in this image, both of the images you downloaded from Google, you might want to remove the background. And how do you do that? You're going to go to the next website. All right. So you go to your Google website or your Google browser, and then search remove.bg. Enter. Now on remove.bg, it's just a few websites where you can take out the background of images. All right. So we're going to tap on upload, and then we are going to tap on upload, select the image that you want to remove the background and then tap open. And like magic, remove BG finds the background of that image and boom, removes it. Right? Cool, right? Okay, so when it's done, you're going to see download. So download into your phone, your tab, your laptop. And when you've downloaded, then time for you to come over here and upload the image. But I'm using the premium version of Canva that allows me to just take out background at a click of a button. So that is why I just clicked and did it, okay? But you do not have it, so you have to follow that other procedure of removing using the website. All right, now we're going to use this button here and crop down this image so it doesn't just go beyond. All right, so we're going to bring it down a little bit. Okay, now we have the image added. Now, because we want to make sure this image is black and white, so we're going to tap on edits, and then we're going to go to adjust, and then we're going to scroll down until you see saturation, and we'll remove the color. And we may want to add a little bit of contrasts, all right, and reduce the brightness as well so it becomes much darker. All right, now we have our image. Now the next thing is the flag, right? So we're going to bring in the flag. Remember, you go to your remove BG to remove the background, and I'm going to make it bigger. All right, and I'm going to place the flag right here. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is to position the image such that it doesn't, position the flag such that it doesn't block this other image. So we're going to tap on position and then tap on backwards. All right, so you can see it's now right behind the image. All right, so I've placed the Rwanda flag here, and now I can say my image is almost completed. Now we're going to go to the next stage, which is to add the text. Because if I send this image to someone, maybe they would understand based on the statue, but without the text, the person may need to work harder to understand what this is about, right? So now we're going to go to tests over here, and then we're going to go to add a text box, and we'll write happy. So we've written happy, and we're going to either use this tiny button here to make it bigger, or you can just come over here and increase the size, okay? So I'm going to place it right here, happy. Now I'd want to use another font instead of this, or maybe we should just keep the font this way, simple, right? So happy, then we tap on this button to duplicate, and that's make the text too, and then click on it again so that we can be able to change it to liberation. All right, now I'm going to use this crop button to stretch it. All right, and again duplicate all right, now I'm going to tap on the alignment to move, because this text right here is actually in the center, so I need to place it aligned to the left, align to the left, align to the left. Okay, so happy Liberation Day. Simple. Now we're going to add Bohora 32. All right, and we're going to reduce the size a little bit, but this time we may need to change the font. So how do we do that? We're going to tap on this button that says Avenir, and we're going to look for something. Okay, so I think I can change to this one. Let's see how it will look. All right, looks quite good. And make it a little bit bigger. and place it here. Okay. All right. So we have Happy Liberation Day Kwibohora 32. And with this, we can say our design is completed. Now, what do we do next? We would have to tap on share. All right. But before you tap on share, I would like you to write your name on it. When we are showcasing it next week, you see your name. So how do you do that? I hope you remember. Tap on add text, boss, and then bring it down here and simply write your name. So I'm going to write Frederick, but I want to see your full name. Okay. So once that is done, time for us to save our image. Now we're going to tap on share, and then we're going to wait for the image. Remember, make sure you do not use any premium thing from Canva. If not, it may not allow you to download. All right. So remember, the premium things are the ones that have crown on it again. All right. So we're going to tap on download and make sure that it's on PNG or JPG. That's the format that you want to save it as an image, JPG or PNG. All right. And then you're just going to tap on download. And then you wait for the image to finish downloading. And this is what we have designed. This week's challenge is called the Young Designer Challenge. Now, here's what to do. Design your own Rwanda Liberation Day poster using Canva, of course. Add your own creative message. Include at least 3 decorative elements, just like I did. And don't forget to write your name on your artwork. Then ask your parent or guardian to help you share it with us using the WhatsApp number on display. And guess what? Your poster is going to be featured on our next episode of Tech Time with B&F. And if you happen to have the best design when we review all of them, we are going to make you the Tech Star of the Week next week, of course. We can't wait to see your amazing creativity.
Wow, what an amazing episode. Today, we discovered that technology is not just for playing games. It is also a powerful tool for creating beautiful things and sharing important message. Every great designer started by creating their very first design like you. And maybe today was your first step.
Yeah, and remember, the more you practice, the better you become. Don't be afraid to try new ideas, make mistakes, and create something that's uniquely you. And we would want to see all of them.
We'd love to see your posters. So complete this week's text challenge with your family and send us your masterpiece. Your design might even be featured on TV.
Next Saturday, we are back with another exciting adventure where we will discover more amazing technology,
learn another awesome tech skill,
and have lots of fun doing it. Until next time,
keep learning
and keep creating.
And remember,
technology isn't just your laptop, your smartphone, and all the tech devices or digital devices around you. It's any tool that solves a problem. And today, we use technology to design a poster. And with this,
bye Tech Explorer,
and see you
next Saturday.